Miles east of Washington, D.C. That's where the home of the Washington Redskins resides, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Down, and read. 53 is the mic.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your...
Take off.
That will make his 13th NFL season. It's Adrian Peterson. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
You got it.
That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the 1 here in the first quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially with those teams that want to take their D-ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield, they can see things develop, able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over and spill them.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Go!
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they would have brought him onto the team. Weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Stop.
Second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Go to base.
21. Check Mike 21.
Danny.
On second down, it's Peterson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
I see you.
I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on first down, but now you're still dealing with a 3rd and long.
So let's put on our offense coordinator hat. They've been very aggressive against the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let him come get the quarterback and dump it off. And there could be some room to roam.
Finding Gabriel complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead. The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Haskins got a man complete. This is Richard Rodgers. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Get that ball.
Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Nice little carry on second down. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense. Because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A gain there of 30
Get ready.
If you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run, having a force and an impact on the game that early, that really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Buddy up. Let's go. Zip it. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming. 53's the mic. 50. Go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins.
I'm coming.
Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Washington Redskins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Watch that.
The toss play. This is Peterson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
Here we go.
Escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
But no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Looking long for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down. But what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The Eagles take over.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go. Blue 80!
All day, dog. Double tight, double tight. We got 4.
Throwing on second down. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matthew Ioannidis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Watch 17, watch 17. We got double tight, double tight. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. Boys, let's go. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They got the lead. Last time had the punt, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speed.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Wins on the give to Sanders. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
180! 51, Mike, 51. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Let's go.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's see what you got. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Black. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Blue 80!
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Now they'll throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Here we go.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field when you can make a play on the football.
Ricky. Check 3.
On play action, Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Ready? 3's the mic. 53. Check 53. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Watch twist.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Barnett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Here we go.
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Mike 53. Hey, run it.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this one to Joshua Perkins. 4 yards on the dump off. It's second down.
It's coming again.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed the ball to the defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. 7 yards there and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, it's Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go. Waiting.
Check flag 47. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 41-yard line.
Here we go. Pac-Man. 120.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check curls.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for the Redskins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, That means the linebackers are back to their spot. They got their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went in the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. You did, but let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight end's right. 4 down. Alert. 86 is on the gun.
Sunday.
That's you. Out.
Hey, 57.
Mike's 50.
Wentz to throw again. The Sanders has got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 19.
Go. Blue 80.
Mike 47. Ready? 2 tides. Hey, boys, we got 4 down. Watch the twist.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go. 180.
Mike's 56.
Ramp.
Check pass. Alert.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. But now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Mike 56.
Hey, orbit.
56. Mike 56. Right there. 56. It's a party now.
81.
56 to Mike.
Again, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Intended for Marquise Goodwin. Incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And it bangs off the right upright, no good.
Keep playing hard.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
22-yard line.
There we go. Back,
The
back.
Eagles
Waiting.
offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here.
They're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
All day, all day.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Go, go. 120.
56. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming.
Two jet.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
It's Wentz. He's going to sling this deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's go.
2 yards on the play.
Here we go. Back. 180.
3 buzz.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Matt Ioannidis. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Watch the safety creep.
Hey, 57.
Throwing now is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have 50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Here we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
And now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
You see me?
Fletcher
You
Cox,
see me?
he's the
They can't
culprit,
stop
and
me
that
out
is now
here.
his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here.
Go, 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 run!
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 120.
Here it comes, here it comes! Back!
Going on first is Wentz. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
From midfield, here's Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Nice pick!
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Hey, we got to get this stop
So
here,
here's a
D.
1st and 10 on the 38. Now it's Haskins. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended target was the rookie Terry McLaurin. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically.
Recon,
but a lot of
132
times that
fighter.
doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Hit it.
Out and now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Out of the backfield, Adrian Peterson was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking,
Come on,
what have
set,
I done
30
before
base.
that's worked well that I can go to
Wild
right
Bill,
now?
Wild
Yeah, because they
Bill.
were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown.
Give me the bell! Give me the bell!
Taylor Gabriel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Back,
The
back.
Eagles
Ready?
offense set to begin their
Right there,
next drive.
56.
And here we are
All
almost
day.
through 3 quarters of
All day,
play. And this
every
passing
day.
game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan
let's go,
in there
D.
to get
That's
him.
what I'm
And on
talking
the
about, D.
season now,
That's what
that
I'm
is
talking about.
9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Wait. Empty. Empty.
Now wins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Go.
Wow.
Waiting.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Forky.
But correct.
82. Forky.
No pick, just incomplete that time.
Hey. High 7.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
82.
Watch the slant.
56.
On third and long,
56.
it's Wynn.
Set the tone,
Looking
defense.
deep for his
Set the
tight
tone,
end.
defense.
And
Let's
my
go.
goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey, defense.
They'll try to get the running game going with Geis. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. Past the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
A big pickup of 38. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
31, Eagles 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. All right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense.
Go.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Wentz now. For 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Because I'm about to take you to school.
Play action. Now Wentz. His throw incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now the American punters, the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football, they're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, watch the lane.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll have a 1st down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
On the double.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the curl.
They go.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because if you throw a couple of kicks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Come to my world.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive.
No doubt about offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey,
here we
listen,
go.
there's there'll be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He runs.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do...
Yeah, that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite...
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 42 yards.
Let's go, let's go.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
Watch the screen,
They
watch the
got
screen.
it first and goal
Watch
as
the
they look to
screen.
punch in a late score. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice. I think you have to dress it up and either throughout the first 3 quarters. You're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, try to find some targets in the open field, downfield.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, great 57.
51's the mic, boys. 51.
Let's throw for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Redskins are able to come up with a goal line stand. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts. But very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it to next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting through on defense?
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message to your coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments.